Right now, Moehydien Pangaker, the man accused of killing 8-year-old Tazne van Wyk, has pleaded not guilty to the 27 charges that he was charged with, that he now faces. The trial has started at the Western Cape High Court today. Pangaker faces multiple charges of sexual nature that involved minors. Tazne's father testified as the first witness, and the mother was the second. eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana is following the proceedings, and she joins us now live. Nobesuthu, just give us information in terms of what Tazne's father has said so far in court.
Well, Masejo, Tazne van Wyk's father, Terence Manuel, was the first witness that was brought by the state. So when he was giving his testimonies about his last accounts of Tazne before her disappearance, he mentioned in court that Tazne, at around about 3 o'clock, they used to have children groups outside the area where they would do like activities, and he last saw her daughter when his mother, which is the grandmother of Tazne, had asked her to go buy cigarettes at a nearby shop opposite their house. So he also mentioned to court that he had never had a personal relationship with Moehydien Pangaker, the accused in this matter, and that he had seen him a few times at a house across theirs where he would visit the people in that house, and the last time he actually was in their yard where he was drinking with other people and including his uncle. And the court also played footage of a camera footage from the N1 garage where you would see a child, or a person that looks like a child and a person that looks like a male. And when he was asked in court by the prosecutor, he did say that he recognizes the walk of that person that looked like a child as her daughter's walk, and that the male person in that video looked like Pangaker.
So we're expecting the mother to also take the stand. So Nobesuthu, is going to be quite an emotional day in court then.
Certainly, Masejo. In fact, before we adjourned, Carmen van Wyk, the mother of Tazne, was giving her testimony in court, and that the last time she saw her daughter alive was the morning of that particular Friday, where she was preparing Tazne to go to school, and that will be the last time she's seeing her child. She also gave the same accounts by her husband that they did not have a personal relationship with Pangaker, and that they would see him at a house opposite theirs in the neighborhood. But it was also quite interesting to see Moehydien also pleading not guilty to all of those charges, the 27 charges that also include sexual grooming, sexual assault, vaginal and oral rape, and he's saying that he's not pleading guilty to any of those. But it's also important to know that at the time of the incident where Tazne was killed or was kidnapped, Pangaker was out on parole, according to a report that was given by the Justice Department, where he had also been serving charges of sexual assault, which also include one of his family members.
And, you know, Nobesuthu, I'm interested to know how his body language was in court as he listened to the parents of this 8-year-old that he's accused of killing and raping, you know, testifying about how this has affected them. How was his demeanor throughout these testimonies?
Well, when he walked in, obviously he did not want members of the media to take pictures or close-up of his face, but at some time he sort of like relaxed and was listening to the charges being called out by the state, and he would confidently saying that not guilty whenever he was asked by the judge about his plea. And he looked a bit relaxed compared to his first or second appearance when he was appearing at the Goodwood Magistrates Court, where we saw some clashes with the members of the community there, throwing broomsticks at him while he was in court, and the court was forced to adjourn that day. And we also later on that day we saw quite a number of incidents happening in Paru, where we saw members of the community torching homes in the area. Some were even saying that they had seen Tazne in the area, but police could not confirm such, saying that if anyone had seen her, they would have reported such to the police. But we did also also speak to some members of the community who are outside court, who are also saying that, they're finally happy that this trial has started, because it has been very long time for the family. It happened in February of 2020, and now in 2022 we're seeing that the trial has begun.
All right, Nobesuthu Hejana with that very sad story. Let's leave it there for now.